Hello, my little Leos, my little soul warriors. All right, today we're going to do your reading. I'm sorry, I'm scooting my chair in. Okay, we're going to use these 3 decks, and we might use one more, and if I can remember, I'll tell you. I think the last time I told someone the wrong deck. Anyway, these are the Draconis cards, and these are the what am I trying to say? Dragon Tarot, and this is the Wizard's Tarot. Okay, and now the reason they were telling me to choose these decks is because they're all fire. Okay, dragons are usually fire. Now the Wizard's deck does have dragons on the back, but they are fire and air too. All right, let's get started. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I usually don't read reversals unless they tell me to. Okay, let's see. I think they want me to leave it. Okay, let me take my glasses off. This is the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups, you'll see here. Let me see if I can show you. There's looks like well, it's 2 dragons, but a lot of times it's a younger one and an older one. But in this cups, there's all kinds of flowers. Can you see this? There's all kinds of flowers in the cups. Okay, and sometimes this means looking back, but it can also mean when you were younger, you had fun, you played, you had fun. So let's get the reading going and see what we have here. Now, this is the tarot. Well, my brains are fried today, apparently. Tower. Okay, and you see the dragon has wrapped around it. Can you see it a little closer? And he's squeezing the tower. And usually that means something, mental thoughts that you built your life on, or something very, very important that you built your, I want to say it again, your life on, the way you acted, the way you received people. But when it's squeezed like this, or when it's hit with lightning, it means that that's got to come down. That old way of thinking has to go. It was built on unstable ground, but this came out upside down. So you haven't had a huge aha moment. Let's put it all together and see what we have. Okay, and this is the 5 of Cups. And if you look closely, I'm trying to get it closer for you. There's 2 cups up here that the dragon doesn't see. He's focusing down here on these cups, okay? And so there's other things out there that you haven't seen yet. So that would make sense. Right now, I think you're hoping for fun and enjoyable life. You don't know the way you used to think that brought you possibly some. We create our life by the way we think. That's true. You see someone that's like a millionaire, they go for it. They know what they want and they go for it. You see someone that doesn't really know what they want, or possibly wants the wrong thing, then they don't have that same focus. Okay, so right now something else was being offered to you, but you don't see it. Okay, let's go for this again. Okay, for some reason they're telling me to come to the back of the deck. Okay, this card is the 4 of Cups. You have quite a bit of cups here already. You have 3 cards with cups. Cups are love, nurturing, kindness, gentleness, really sweet things, okay? But you see in this deck, it's the 4 of Cups. And again, let me show you. I can see it. See, there's another cup right here. Can you see that? Behind him, he doesn't know it's there. And so he's just focusing on these cups here. Where's the other card? Trying to see it. Hold on. Ah, yeah, there's 3 in a row right there. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so again, same thing. And the same thing here. You're not focusing on what is being given to you or what you can have. You're focused on what you do have. But there's something else out there for you. Okay, so, and this is the Emperor. Now this is a major arcana card, and an Emperor is very strong personality person, someone who can do, they know what they want and they go for it. So you didn't have a Tower moment because you already know what you want. Seems like this, but then this card says you don't see the stuff in the background, and so does this card. So there's more out there for you. But an Emperor is, let me see if I can let you see the card a little bit better. I mean, he's got fire here. He's got his scepter, and an Emperor embodies all 4 kings. Very, very strong, powerful person. So you haven't had to have an aha moment. Apparently, you know what you want. The Emperor will take care of his realm. He will do whatever it takes. Now, whether you're male or female, but the cards just read gender. So this is, you're a strong person, very strong. I believe you know what you want and you go for it. Okay, and this is the Hermit. This is also a major arcana card. Now, major arcana cards mean they're major things in your life, okay? And this is telling me who you are at this point in time. So a Hermit is someone who's alone. It is a Virgo card, but it doesn't matter what each card notates or stands for a certain sign, but that has nothing to do with really you. You're a Leo. It does in a long run, but it's too complicated to go into. Okay, it means some things in your chart. So, but the Hermit he's someone that's climbed a mountain and gone off by himself, and he's studying himself internally. And you'll see that he has this little lantern right here. That's his internal light, but it's also like the light of the star. What you wish for, you can have. And you see the moon in the background. It's illuminated, but the moon is usually mystery. But there's still things you don't know out there. But you are a strong personality, very strong. Okay. And they're telling me go with one more of these. All right. Okay. This is the 7 of Swords. And in this deck, it's a little bit different than the regular Rider-Waite. I'm trying to get it in focus here. And you'll see that the man has left. Can I get it a little bit better in focus? It's like he's run out the door and he's got his cape on. It's like he's kind of trying to hide. But what he has taken with him is his books, his knowledge. So you've come from a situation that you learned from. It looks like this is basically all you have, that you came from that situation. It doesn't mean you didn't, you lost everything, but it means what you took out of a situation was knowledge. I love this card because it's like a soul card. It means we learn from our lessons. And this card is the 9 of Wands. And this, if you can see it better, he's got a bunch of his wands stuck like in the ground, and he's standing with one of his wands, and he's like, I'm not going any further. So, and I'm not going to let anyone get past me. You're standing with your own boundaries, and that goes again on top of the Emperor. And an emperor would. They wouldn't let anybody push them around. You have been through some situations, but there is something else out there for you that you're not focusing on. I'll pull them out again. Let me show you again. There's a card back here that's being offered to you. Not a card, a cup. And then right here, there's 2 more cups, but the dragon is just looking down. See? And focusing on the spilt cups. So you did come from a situation, and you've learned something from that. Sorry, I'm trying to talk faster. So my voice changes when I try to force it a little bit. This is the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands, you see, he's standing on high ground. All these wands are trying to come in, but he's got his 1 wand there, and they can't defeat him. You've got the higher ground, even though these look like they're coming in above, but his wand stops them. Yep. So that again goes along with, you know, planting your wands back here. Nobody's going to defeat you. And then also here, no one is going to defeat you. And you've learned quite a bit. You've learned a lot of soul lessons. You've advanced quite a bit. All right. And these are the Dragon Tarot. Okay, on me back. Now the dragon, oh, yep. So this makes a lot of sense. Here we are. Okay, this is, again, as I said, the Hermit. Can you see? Let me turn my iPad around so I can see more about when you're in focus. Okay, and this is the Star. You've got quite a few major arcanas, and those, again, are major things in your life. These are, but they are all with a very good outlook. So, here's the thing. The Star is sort of like Wish Upon a Star from Pinocchio. You know, you wish to be a real boy, and then he became a real boy, because it means what you wish you get. And then in the, where am I here? Oh, right here, I've got it. Okay. The Hermit also, like I said, this little lantern that he has is his own inner light, but it's also what he wishes for. He's gone off by himself. He's, I don't want to say you're a recluse, but you've had to distance yourself from people and things to think and to see what you really want. And you realize that what you want, the only way to get it is you inside, okay? But you're being given what you've worked so hard for, okay? And this is the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is a beautiful card because it's stability, possible marriage, but a relationship with everything in it that you could want. I mean, you know, if it's a business that you just want, that means it's coming and it is going to work out well. And the reason I say it may be coming, because I don't believe you have it just yet. It's still sort of in the background, or it's what your true wish is, happiness. This is a beautiful, beautiful card because it means everything you wish for, going along with the Star and the Hermit. Wow, it's just beautiful. All right, and this is the guy down there. And so there's something that wants to hold you back. Let me put it that way. Some thought you've got or a situation that's trying to hold you back, and you got that on top of the Hermit. So that, what this is telling me is the internal thoughts that's trying to hold you back. But I don't think you're going to let anything stop you. It just it can mean that there are things that, let me explain. The original Rider-Waite card with the guy down there had a male and a female, and then the the guy down there is sitting in a big chair holding 2 chains. Each one was chained to the person, one female, one male, and then, but they had the chains looped way around their neck. They could have just lifted them and walked off, but they didn't know it. It means their own mind was trapping them. So there is something in your mind, I believe, at this point in time. If this card can denote that somebody is, you might have had a bad relationship with somebody that was very toxic, but I don't think that's what they're talking about here. I think because it's on top of the Hermit, so I think you're not going to be stopped, but the only thing that sometimes hangs you up is your own thoughts, the thoughts that you learned and you picked up along the way in your life. Excuse me. That are negative, that want to stop you. And we all have those. But I don't think you're going to let them. You've got the star coming. Not only will you not let it, but the universe is giving it to you. You're being blessed with your heart's desire. And that, again, this is heart's desire. This is what you want, stability in it. So the only little thing you've got a problem with is this over here, your own thoughts. It's a very good reading. And these are the Draconis cards. Okay. And this is the, sorry, I can't see. And when I do my readings, it comes out, it looks darker in here. I shut the lights down because the glare on the cards, but they come out brighter in the reading. So sometimes I have a little trouble seeing this here. Okay, so this is, this is the 5 of Pentacles. And normally it means that you're shut, either you shut somebody out in the cold or you were out in the cold for a while. Sometimes it also means that you feel like you're alone, okay? But here we go. This is, you have been through a lot, okay? But, and you don't always realize what's the universe wants you to have. Sometimes it's like, okay, well, when is it coming? You know, I've been waiting. So, but you've increased knowledge in your soul journey. There's a lot of things that you know are stupid that other people do. You see it and you go, yeah, I was there at one point in time. So, but you've learned, okay? But this is, sometimes I think you feel alone, and that would go along with the Hermit also. And I think in your past you did have a relationship, some sort of relationship that wasn't always good. And okay, so, and this is in the regular Rider-Waite, this would be Judgment. And there was an angel above blowing a horn, and everybody was coming up out of the coffin. And you see this card, the dragons are flying free. She's playing a sound, and the dragons are flying free out of an old way. So that goes along with this card. There was something old that you felt didn't work, left you out in the cold, and but now you've gained freedom, a new life, new path, put it this way. The cards just don't lie. I'll say this again, and I say this quite often. We as readers sometimes misread the cards, but the cards are usually very true and very honest. And this is the Star card. Now, this is, you see, this is the Draconis deck, and this is the Dragon deck. So there's 2 different decks telling you that you're going to get your wish, true wish. And then you also have this, Heart's Desire. This is a stable relationship or a stable business offer. Not just an offer, but something in business. But it's it also means money, very stable relationship, happy relationship, happy. And then the star is always, it gives you, again, what you're truly wishing for. Now the problem is, sometimes we focus on the negative, and the universe doesn't know. As long as you're focusing on the negative, they'll give you the negative. They think it's what you want. But I don't think you do that. I think you're very, you know what you want. I think your only real problem is sometimes you have to defeat your own thinking. Things you learned from the past that weren't always good. But you came away from a situation learning a whole boatload of things about life. Okay, let's see. What time is it? So, okay, we're not going to push it very much further, but I think this reading is, you've got the star card twice. And you have learned a lot, and you are working toward what you want. I think you're kind of alone. You've got the Hermit card and then being left out in the cold. I think you kind of stay to yourself and kind of trying to figure things out. Beautiful, beautiful reading, though. All right. They're telling me take it out of the middle. Hold on. Okay, another middle card. All right. And one more out of the middle somewhere. And I have no idea what pops up, so I just do what they tell me to. Okay. And this is, okay. And this, oh, cards don't lie, people. Utopia. Peace, serenity, and paradise. And you see there's like an ethereal temple, and the dolphins out here. Can you see this card better? Get it a little closer. This is just everything again with this card. And the 2 star cards out of 2 different decks. That's why I love, again, doing different decks, because they will sometimes clarify the previous card and sink it down to us as people, that it's really, you know, it's confirming what the previous card said. Wow. So, okay. And this is oneness, and this is balance, patience, divine masculine. Wow. Okay, now here's the thing about the divine masculine. Divine masculine is someone who is very, very masculine, very strong. When that person walks into the room, you know they have confidence. I mean, that's just the way it is. Some of us are kind of mamby-pamby sometimes. But when someone with power walks into the room, you know it. I mean, it's just amazing. They just have a presence about them, and they have their balance. Okay, you see it with some actors. They walk in the room or on stage, and you just know they have this presence, this strong, strong presence. I do not care what role they're acting. They just have a huge presence, and that is who you are. And now a divine masculine is someone who protects and takes care of theirs. They will not, whether it's business or a love or a family, they will take care of it. They're usually very attractive people. Now, whether you're male or female, you might have that. What I'm trying to say is, if you get a divine feminine, they like dressing feminine. They like being, you know, the female type. A divine masculine likes to be more strong. Whether you are male or female, sometimes you can have some masculine traits where you're very strong, probably in your own body. You might, you know, go to the gym quite a bit. You might do some things. You might not be too much into high heels and whatever. But you can be either male, either gender. But this is a strong, very attractive person, someone who is very powerful. Okay. and this is a third eye portal, and vision, clairvoyance, clarity, and now here's the weird thing about this one. It says confusion, clarity and confusion, and that goes right along with, where is it? What did we do? Or what did I do? Sorry. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Okay. When you kind of go back sometimes, you know, if we go backwards and say, oh, that was so much fun, or they're looking back a lot of times, it's like they want something in the future, but sometimes a little bit of the past hangs us up. And that does go along with some of the, where is it? What did we do with learning things? Well, I can't find it. Sorry, people. I don't want to spend a lot of time, but the thing is, some of the things in the past have kind of, there we go. Some of the, most of the knowledge that you have learned, you've taken with you, has been soul knowledge from these situations or a big situation. But sometimes you get a little confused, and that's your own thinking. But this is and it was right in the same row. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. You are a very powerful person, very attractive person. I think you know what you want and you go for it, whether it's in a love situation or just whatever you want in life. But you do have this card. Now this is only one, and sometimes it donates marriage. Donates. Oh wow. Denotes marriage, but sometimes it can be also a partnership in a business or everything working out. You certainly have it. The only problem you have, or the only thing you have to overcome, is some of your own thinking. You are being offered from the universe other things, but sometimes, and you've got two cards where you don't always pay attention to what's being offered. I'll pull this one out again. Can't find anything here, and this is not normally me, but you have another card. Where was it? Where you weren't paying attention to yeah, there we go. Where you're not paying attention to what else is behind you or around you. So the universe with the star card is giving you something. They're going to give you your wishes. But apparently there's more out there than you're seeing. Beautiful, beautiful reading. And I'm sorry I messed up all your cards here. But you're a strong puppy. You certainly are. But don't give up. Whatever you're wanting, you're creating. But the universe is there to give it to you. You got two star cards out of two different decks. Amazing. Okay. I hope this helps you, Leo. And then again, Leos are strong personalities anyway. So, beautiful reading, G. Okay. I love all of you, and I hope this helps you. I love my little soul warriors. See you next time. Bye-bye.